Alright, so as you just saw, I went to Best Buy. Can't get these on Amazon. I've been using the Echo Dot and Alexa for a couple of years now, and I've been curious to see how this compares. This is the new Google Home Mini. It's only 50 bucks. So I figured, what the hell, let's give it a shot and see what we can do with this. Alright, so here's the Google Home Mini. Let's just take a look real quick. It's in the box. So it's like a little hockey puck with just a micro USB right there. A switch here, I'm not sure what, maybe that's the mute switch. It looks pretty cool, feels pretty nice. A lot more lightweight than I expected, and the design looks a lot cooler actually than the Echoes, but we'll see how it works overall because the Echoes are working perfectly for me right now. But curious to see what this does and what I can use this with. So, all right, there's that.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Alright everybody, so just like you've seen in my other videos, I'm going to walk through the setup here using the Google Home app on your iOS device, and we'll see how you set up the Google Home Mini. Let's dive right in here. I've already used this to set up some of my other devices, and right away here all I did was connect it and it detected it right away, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Setup. Okay, and it just made a sound. My mic might have picked it up, but yes, I did hear that sound, so yes at the bottom. And let's just say this one is in my office. I'll put Office next. Choose a network here, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, Google. Hey, Google. Okay, Google. Hey, Google. Okay, so voice training complete. Continue. Alright, so I'm going to give it location permissions. I really don't use many of these. Google Play Music, I have updated or uploaded some of my music there, so I'll just use that one for now. I do not have a Netflix account currently. I'll hit next. Alright, the Google Home Mini just made another noise there. Next. And it looks like it's all good to go. So I'm going to test it out now. I've never used one of these, and then I'll report back with some examples of how I found it useful coming up next.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant.
It's talking in the background.
To learn a few things you can
It's
do,
really loud.
continue with the Google Home app.
I'm going to turn that down. Okay, I'm going to set that up, and I'll show you guys a few other things. But here, it gives you some ideas of what you can control. Boy, that was loud. I'm going to use the volume one first. But yes, so get answers, music, calendar related stuff, and you can even control your Chromecast. I have it connected to a Bravia Sony TV here, so that will be interesting. That's a feature I'm most interested in, actually. So probably show that off in a couple of other uses coming up. All right, everybody. So I've played with this for a couple of days now, and I wanted to show you some of the general features that I use it for just with a couple of days of use here in my office. Overall, I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm still going to play with it a little bit more. I can see me using this maybe more in my office and in other rooms, in my case, and other people might find a similar situation to that. But let me just show you, I've connected my Nest, my Hue lights, and my Smartthings. So at this point I can control the fan and the light here in the office, so let me show you that real quick. Okay, Google, turn on office lights. So I think it's a little faster actually than the Amazon devices in my experience. Can also do the fan. Hey Google, turn off office fan.
You got it. Turn off the office fan.
I like the response, the audio feedback that it gives is a little more, instead of just saying okay like Alexa, it tells you more about what it's doing. Another really cool feature is that I can ask it the status of certain things, and you can't do that with Alexa like this. Hey Google, is the office fan on?
The office fan is off.
Alright, so it just told me it's off like I expected, but maybe I have one in another room and I want to check if it's on or off, and this allows me to do that. Before this, I would use an app on my device. So that's pretty cool that it gives you feedback like that. I also want to show you how I've set it up, and I'm using it with the Logitech Harmony hub right there. Via IFT. What I like about this is that it's pretty fast, but also you can tell it what to say in response to it, and I don't have to say the word trigger, which I like. So look at this. Okay Google, Apple TV.
Turn on Sony display.
So I told it that whenever I say that, I wanted to say turning on Sony display, which is what that is, but you can have it say anything in response. So that's pretty cool. It's a little more customizable in what you can have it say to you back. Now, what I really like, and this is a pretty cool feature, and it's working better than I expected, is the integration with YouTube Music, YouTube videos, Netflix if you haven't used that, with the Chromecast. So as I mentioned earlier, I have a Chromecast connected to this device, to this television. I really like the Chromecast. I highly recommend that. I have been ignoring that for a while. But look at this. I'm going to ask it to play a YouTube video on that television with my voice. All right, so let's do that. Okay, Google. Play Never Coming Home by West Side Gun on Bravia.
Sure, West Side Gun beat, Fiona B, Never Coming On from YouTube. Play on Bravia.
So there, it's switching from the Apple TV to the Chromecast and playing the video of the song I requested, which is insane. I really like this. Okay, Google, pause. Okay, Google, play. So you can do that for YouTube videos, for your pictures from Google Photos, and you can also do it. Okay, Google, stop. You can also do it with just music, right, from Google Music. So I think that's really cool. When you tell it to stop, it defaults to your Chromecast and the screensaver, whatever you've set up for that. So very cool for that. You can just maybe in your bedroom, if you have a TV set up, use this to play whatever you want on the screen from YouTube or Netflix or other things. It's not perfect. Sometimes it doesn't play exactly what you're looking for, but a very cool thing that the Alexa it doesn't do, or if it does, it's not as easy to set up. So hope you enjoyed this video. Just a couple of things that I wanted to show in my use, how I use this Google Home Mini in this case. If you liked the video and you found it informative, once again, I appreciate any likes, comments, definitely subscribe. I will catch you on the next one. I'm out.